That's ends to tell the chosen one who was obviously not chosen.
As you lie there, blood pouring from your leg, chest, your vital fluids just spread across the entire top of this plateau. What is the last thing that goes through your mind as you slowly fade from existence?
Kak'Kra'Ran, you stubborn asshole! I don't care what plan you think this might be part of, but you get procured right now. If you don't come back here to me, then I will bring you back to life and rip you apart again. You better not leave me on top of this hill. Kak'Kra'Ran, get your ass back here right now!
Previously on Consequences of Failure.
Our group of adventurers all met by chance at the 50th anniversary celebration of Alnawick's successful city defense against the army of automatons. There, they discovered that some caravans intended for the festival went missing, and after some time to enjoy the festivities, they were asked by the town of Alnawick to investigate and potentially put a stop to whatever was happening with those caravans. It was a growing number of the undead which was to blame, and the origin was near the town of Ashbourne. The party had to battle the evil figure with the purple glowing eyes. After destroying the corrupted necromancer, a dark gem, the shape of a heart, fell from his body, which had turned itself into ash.
We were sent by the Alnwick officials to head to Iron Point and talk to Venkentiv.
To uncover the secrets of the Dark Heart, he sent us on a quest to gather fire rhubarb, which can be found at the top of Iron Point's mountainous ranges.
We've reached the top of the mountain. A massive blue dragon swooped down, catching us off guard. It brought down Azula and Kara. I distracted it by jumping to its nest and, I don't know, kicking a few things. It worked. Regret. Lots and lots of regret. The move cost me my life. Death is a part of life, and therefore it's all part of the experience. So this is fine. Kara, my poor sister, not knowing this, in obvious desperate grief, began to pray for me to the Father for my return.
Let the chaos commence.
My brother was dying in front of me.
That is one way of describing it.
I
would more describe it as he had died.
Okay, maybe he had died, but
he was very dead.
I was in the process of berating his spirit back into his body in order to help Azula be able to heal him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard a voice.
You did.
In my head.
You did. You would look up at Azula thinking that maybe she said something.
Mm-hmm.
You would see her just looking down at Kak'Kra'Ran, obviously not having said anything. And as you'd sort of look back down towards Kak'Kra'Ran, you'd blink.
What did the voice say?
Hmm?
What did the voice say?
Why do you do this to me?
What are you willing to sacrifice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll work for now.
That's what you said last time.
I know.
Would you like to alter it slightly, sir?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so I look back down at him.
Yeah.
I blink.
But as you look back down, you blink. And as you open your eyes again, you're on the mountaintop. You'd realise that there's a stone slab in front of you.
And an ominous dripping sound from somewhere.
I mean, that's one way of describing it. You wouldn't feel the snow underneath your feet. You're just oddly warm. It's almost comforting.
So, I'm warm. Comfortable.
It's an odd sensation. You can still feel the cold on your extremities from where you're kneeling in the snow. But there is a warmth that sort of engulfs you, almost like a warm blanket that your grandmother would have given you on cold nights in the desert.
Look around.
You look around and it's just a plain of darkness. There is nothing apart from this slab of what appears to be some kind of stone that sits in front of you.
Is there any markings or anything in the sand?
Nope.
I would like to do a recall knowledge check
Sure.
to see if any of this sounds weirdly familiar or if there's anything I can recognize here.
Mm-hmm.
So
By all means.
use my Master Law skill.
Sure.
It's a 19 total.
19 total? Nothing. There are no stories, no obscure references that you can think of, nothing that seems to match what you're looking at in front of you. Which is odd, because normally you'd be able to place anywhere somewhere in history. But a black void with nothing but a stone slab, to the best of your knowledge, does not come up anywhere in any of the mythos of the world.
Hello? Hello?
It would, your voice would sort of echo out into the darkness, and as you'd sort of like look around, you'd turn around, back around to like look in front of you, and there would be a shape sitting opposite you now.
Hello?
It just seems to sit and stare at you for a moment.
I am Kara. Who are you?
I'm aware of who you are.
Where am I?
That is a difficult question to answer. You would not understand.
Who are you?
Again, I am... What I am is difficult to explain.
What is your name?
I have many names. Probably the two most known are Mercy and Compassion.
Okay. The last thing I remember was pleading for my brother to come back to me.
Yes.
Is that why I'm here with you?
Yes.
Are you able to help him?
That depends on what you class as help.
Can you make him alive again, but still remain Kak'Kra'Ran?
I can revive him, bring his soul back from where it is. That is within my power.
I feel like there is an ever-looming large but to your statement.
And the figure chuckles a little bit. Nothing in this world is free, my dear.
No.
No. You must be willing to trade.
What do you want? Like you say, everything in this world has a price, but everyone finds different things valuable.
That is extremely apt of you to notice. So what would you be willing to sacrifice?
Whatever I must. I would give up almost anything for my brother. I don't know what it is that mercy or compassion would want from me. I can give you my love. I can sacrifice my love for any other in exchange to bring him back to me.
Why would I want you to sacrifice the thing that binds you to me? Doesn't that seem a bit contradictory?
I could give it to you in order for you to direct it where you want it.
I don't need it directed anywhere.
You simply want love and compassion to be continued.
It's nice.
It's nice. What do you want?
What I want. And you see them sort of wave a hand in front of their face, and you see 3 crystals appear on the table in front of you. Time is... well, it doesn't really affect me and my kin the same way it does you mortals.
Who are you, kin?
If you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
Can I do a knowledge check to see if I know anything about
Sure.
this being?
Certainly.
That's a 14.
14.
Yeah.
Nothing about them really strikes you as anything that you really recognize. And as you sort of think about it for a minute, you take in what you can see of them. And it's not much because most of it's hidden by shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, whoever it is or whatever it is, it doesn't want you to see most of what it is. What you can see is humanoid, draped in a big cloak that seems to hide all of its features, apart from 2 horns that come out. And the hand almost seems bestial. But that's all you can see. And nothing about that strikes you as, again, nothing from history. Not even the obscurest references to some of the oldest renditions of the gods. Doesn't even match anything like that.
Could this have anything to do with the purity and corruption thing that Haley's character is talking about?
You have no idea.
That's the only thing that I've encountered so far that's been
Yeah,
completely
but
out. No.
Again, purity and corruption is something new to you. It's not something that you've really studied, so
Yeah.
you'd probably have to look into it. But in the small amount of time that you've had to study it, nothing like this has come up. So, time affects me and my kin differently to it does you mortals. It's more of a plane we can traverse, much like you can countryside. And, well, let me just say, there are dark times ahead.
Is this anything to do with the corruption things that have been showing up in our time?
Yes, and the one behind it all.
The one behind it all?
Well, of course. You
What?
didn't think this was just something that was happening, did you?
No, but I wasn't expecting to find someone who knew what it was while I was on top of a mountaintop crying over my dead brother. You got to admit, it's kind of a strange afternoon.
You see them sort of incline their head and look around a bit and goes, strange company, strange places.
So who is the one behind all of this?
Well, that would be cheating now, wouldn't it?
I don't know, you're the one telling me the rules. You could make up your own rules and say, hey, here's a name. Just like drop a little name, a little bit of information, and then, well, what it's sounding like is if you're opposed to this thing, then maybe you need someone within the time stream that can maybe help you out a little bit, find you a thing.
See,
Be compassionate to some things.
unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, that would be too easy, wouldn't it?
Yes, it's not
Perhaps in time you will understand.
This is a lot bigger
Hmm.
than any of us are aware of, I'm assuming.
Very much so. But 3 people in particular, I have heard their cries for salvation, and they will go unanswered unless someone is to do something about it.
Why would they go unanswered?
That is the question, isn't it?
Yes, that is why I asked the question.
Again, that would just be too easy now, wouldn't it?
You can't blame a goblin for trying, though.
Oh, of course not. No.
So,
So I offer you the choice.
what I'm inferring from this is... Oh, sorry, you go. You were about to tell me.
Indeed. I offer you the return of your brother.
Mm-hmm.
In exchange for saving 1, 2, or all 3 of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how many you choose to save and dedicate yourself to will depend on how your brother returns. That's not the right way of putting it.
When you say how he returns, I'm assuming you don't mean by, like, how he arrived, like on a carriage or a horseback. I'm assuming you mean how he returns, as in, like, with all of his limbs attached or, like, psychologically scarred for the rest of his life.
That's probably a better way of describing it. See, it's hard sometimes understanding how it all works. So, if you save 1, or if you dedicate yourself to 1, I will be able to bring him back. He'll be alive, but barely. If you dedicate yourself to 2, I'll be able to bring him back and he'll be back to full fighting strength. If you dedicate yourself to all 3, same as before, I'll bring him back, plus there'll be a bit of power left over, which you can call on in a later period of time, or right now if you want.
What is this power capable of?
Well, at the very least, bringing somebody back to life.
Excellent. So, with that power, can I dedicate myself to all 3, use that little bit of power left over to save the 3?
Again, that's not how it works.
Again, you cannot blame a goblin gal for trying.
No, I can't. But...
That's not how it works.
Exactly.
Okay. So, I guess the question is, what sort of people are they that need saving?
Well, that would just be too easy, wouldn't it?
Will you tell me anything of these people before I choose who to save?
Not before. And you don't choose who. You choose how many.
What if one of the people that I have to save is actually a mass murderer that is going to kill thousands of children?
I said save. I didn't say how.
So when you say save, it's not that they're dying, it could be that their souls in fact need saving?
That's for you to figure out. But I would say, get it wrong, and it may have dire consequences.
As in not saving them? Or getting this choice wrong?
Oh no, you can't get this choice wrong.
Are you willing to give me any other information?
Not particularly.
Is there a time frame? I know you
No.
said that you're outside of this, but okay.
The opportunity will present itself. And in the moment you will know. I will let you know that.
Would I be right in assuming that there will basically be times coming up through this dark and difficult time where either myself or my companions wish to take a particular action that does not align with compassion, in which we need to save someone that the others would instead wish to kill? That we would need to save someone that the others may wish to kill?
Well, I guess that depends on what my kin have to say about the matter.
Do your kin help choose who these people are coming up?
My kin have their own plans.
Are these good kin or bad kin? Okay, how many kin do you have?
Oh, you don't get to know that.
So I need to save people in order to bring back my brother.
No. Your assurance that you dedicate yourselves to the saving of these people will bring back your brother. It's just, should you fail, your failure will have consequences.
Okay. The extra power that you said would remain. When is that available to me? Is it a time of great need? Is it at a particular moment? Can I choose when?
It is. It'll be available to you whenever you need it.
When you say power, for me the greatest power is knowledge. Does this also include knowledge?
It could.
Potentially knowledge of the darkness that we have to face? I can understand if you can't tell me right now, but in the future, can I use that to call up information about what is happening? Or about how to stop a certain situation?
I don't know. And the way they say that, it sort of sends a shiver down your spine.
What was that?
That was uncertainty. Like I said, it's not always up to me.
Okay. I will dedicate to all three.
Interesting. Very well.
At the end of the day, if I am to save these three people, then having the power or knowledge to do so will help me save them.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no interest in seeing anyone lost.
Very well. You may take the crystals.
Can I examine the crystals before I touch them?
Yep.
Cool. What do they look like?
They look like 3 black crystals.
Can I do detect magic? Or am I just going to blind myself?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, let's do detect magic.
Okay. So you activate your detect magic. There is no magic here.
That's unsettling. Do you oppose the darkness that is coming? Or do you work with it?
It's more complicated than that.
Do you wish to see the darkness take over the land and kill the innocents?
No.
Will me taking these aid the darkness in overtaking the land and killing innocents?
No.
Will me saving these people require evil actions?
Not that I know of. But I cannot see your actions.
So you're not knowingly making me do evil?
I would not make anyone not knowingly do evil, but in saying that, evil, good. Concepts are far too rigid.
So what concept do you align with?
Mercy. It's kind of in the name.
With a hint of compassion.
Same sort of thing, really.
Does that mean you're a really good hugger?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. May I have a hug first?
What, you didn't feel it before?
I would like another one.
You feel the same warmth again.
Thank you for bringing me into your arms. I will do my best to save these three. And I will collect the 3 crystals.
Mm-hmm. As you grab the third one, and you blink, you're back on the mountaintop.
Do I have the crystals?
Yep.
Oi!
You can return now.
I know, I appear to be blinded and flat-footed. Also prone and unconscious and dying for.
What do you mean?
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm in the process of removing those.
Oh.
You'll be fine.
Oh, look, I can see again. I'm cured!
I really hope
Colorway?
I think so.
that this humbles him, though. As opposed to proving a point.
Look.
I really hope so.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Hope is a beautiful thing.
I mean, chances I'm not going to want to die again. It's not something I want to experience twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you trying to heal? Last time I couldn't get anything because it was like your soul was gone.
Yeah.
You were crying over him. The flowers were really weird and turning in your direction, Kak'Kra'Ran's body.
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, back in 5.
You were in fact not, I'll be back in 5. You're in fact, my leg has come off. Almost.
Also, correction, I wasn't crying over his dead body. I was berating his soul back into his corpse. There's a difference.
there is a shocking difference between them.
It wasn't a, no, don't leave me, I love you so much, as you get back here right now. Right now, you've got a job to do and you're not allowed to leave yet.
And then Kara went quiet for about 30 seconds. What are you guys doing in that amount of time? Yeah, well, yeah, you were gathering the plants.
Even though
You
they
were
were all
dead.
staring at him.
See, I don't care about that.
You don't care that he's dead.
I don't care about the plant staring at someone. I have to get these things in our possession before that thing comes back.
It's an accurate description.
Kara, I'm so sorry. He's gone. But we have to go.
Kara is currently not present at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep. Meow.
Kara. Kara, we have to go. It could come back any second. Kara.
It would be about that point you see her head snaps around and looks at you.
Run for your life.
And Kak'Kra'Ran wakes up.
I jump back. What the? I look for signs if he's undead. If she just did an undead necromancy shit on this guy.
Well, technically we're all undead because I'm pretty sure we're all alive.
That's
Shush.
not
Not the point.
not the point.
Does he have any symptoms of undead that I can see?
I don't know, do you have any symptoms of undead?
Fucking no, not. Am I still breathing?
You're breathing.
Cool. I guess I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling too great, I imagine, but I'm fine.
You feel fantastic in your body. You don't remember anything from the last. Well, the last thing you remember is the drake snapping down on your leg, and then everything goes black. And it's not like, oh, you just forget, and it was like this, and like there was this feeling of you lifting and floating through the void. There was nothing. There was just cold void. That is all you remember. And it went on for an eternity.
Was it nice?
You remember just staring into darkness, and you forgot what time was. You almost barely remember who you are. And you're terrible.
Oh, okay. I like that. I feel good, you said, so I was gonna be like, alright, cool. You know what?
So your body feels fantastic, but you.
Is his body fully healed, as
Yep.
I can see?
Oh.
So he's waking up,
Alright.
his body is fully healed,
Yep.
and I know
His
that's
legs
not
all
me.
fixed.
And
Yep. No, where the drake bit down on his leg, it's completely healed. There's no ice burns or nothing.
I'm not looking at the moment, I'm too busy doing stuff.
He is completely fine, but you look into his eyes and you can see that there is something wrong.
Something more than usual.
Kara, what did you do? Am I back?
Yeah.
Do I have things?
They're not in your hands.
Okay, cool. As soon as I open my eyes, Kak'Kra'Ran, is he back?
Yeah. As soon as you open your eyes, he sits up.
Wow.
I'm slowly coming back.
Oh my god, it worked! And I grab hold of him, and I start crying.
What the fuck?
I'm literally like,
Panic.
Yeah.
it's okay, Kak'Kra'Ran.
Resist.
You're back. It's okay. And then I just... tears fall down my face. You came back to me.
Kara, what did you do? What did you do?
What was necessary?
Help.
Kak'Kra'Ran, how do you feel?
Shh. It's okay, bruh. It's okay.
I thought I was gonna sneeze.
I thought Kak'Kra'Ran was having emotions. That's what I look like.
What is this?
I'm like, I was thinking I don't want to sneeze on my laptop, but I can't turn that way.
There's another direction.
Which is harder to get to because my leg is in the way.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I just bound up.
I just kind of hug you. Rick, are you okay?
What?
You was dead.
Looks down at my toes.
Mm-hmm.
Wiggles them.
They move.
I'm fine.
Well, just look at him. Does his eyes have that same look you were describing to her?
No, it's... Oh, it's like you're forgetting the entire experience as you're just sort of sitting there and you feel the warmth slowly returning to your extremities.
So, when you say I don't remember, so do I remember who these people are?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
No. You remember everything, but I was sort of
Right.
describing. It was like this. At the moment you woke up, you just all you could remember was
Right.
the darkness.
Okay.
And as the seconds go by, it's almost like you're forgetting it.
Like when you wake up from a dream.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
But there is this part of your brain that is like, we must never go through that again.
Yes. So that's one experience we don't have to do a second time.
Shouldn't have done it the first.
Okay, well, we're going to have to talk about this later. We don't know when that Drake could
We'll
come
need a
back.
session test.
Yeah, we need to
11.
11.
So what you're saying is regret.
No, yes, excellent. No worries. Continue.
Where are these flower things? Over by the nest itself?
Yes.
Right, so I'm going to be up on the northwestern corner of where that thing is.
I'm guessing at this point you're probably over at that one, but yeah, like I said, the northwest.
Yep.
So everything that one over there. So just finishing picking that one now.
Alright, we need to leave. Or do we hide and fight? I think we leave.
Why are we here again?
the Drake.
The flowers.
Can I do a recall knowledge on this creature?
Respectable.
16 on the die. That's 24.
24?
Mm-hmm.
It's a frost drake. By the look of it, it was probably a juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite fully an adult yet, but it's obviously getting there.
Obviously, he says. Obviously.
It is now.
They have a breath weapon, as you very intimately became aware of.
Strong jaws.
A couple of times a day, they can normally put on a burst of speed that is quite formidable. Very susceptible to fire, though. And not normally... Let's just say they're very territorial. You're not entirely sure why it left.
Yeah, we need to leave now. I don't know where that Drake went, but they're very territorial and it should be coming back. However, it does not like fire. Kak'Kra'Ran, can you light your hands on fire still? Is that something?
It's more like fingers.
Well, fingy fire. Okay. Alright.
Now, I'm not sure what a enraged phoenix looks like.
Well, I'm already running.
Okay, where are you going?
Going back the way. Did we see a cave or anything that was recent?
Probably the closest cave on the way back down the mountain was about half an hour from the summit.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little while to
He's
get back
really,
down.
he's really fast and territorial.
Well, there's the building.
There is the building.
There
but
is, in fact, a building.
We could try and take this thing from the building.
Does the building have a roof?
The building is about a 3 or 4 story tower that is partially collapsed.
So, there's a big fuck off hole somewhere.
There's a big fuck off hole in the side that you are currently looking at.
So much as I would love to explore this ruin, let's not do that again. We can leave, right? How many flowers did we need? Just grabs.
8.
Shit.
Yeah.
You're currently in the process of getting the last one.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Tactically, what would be the best way to take this thing down? With what I know of it.
Shoot it with fire.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a rat with a flamethrower running around the middle of the continent somewhere.
How far? Can I see it?
No. Cloud cover's too thick.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea where it is at the moment.
How bad is the frost? I see some dead trees around here.
Yeah.
If we had that on fire, maybe it would be less likely to want to come back down here.
So what I'm hearing is Azula wants to solve this with fire. Kak'Kra'Ran, let's go set the tree on fire.
I just don't know if we can outrun it.
All of your own perception tests.
Woo!
10. Yeah, it's close.
It is. Here we go. Oh, good. 10.
I rolled a 6 on the die and I still got 15.
I rolled a 7 instead of a 10.
Twinsies!
Okay.
So breath weapon hits, we all take 73 damage.
Everyone dies again.
What are you doing?
I mean, we're good to go, right? Like, we got the stuff.
You're practically dead.
But I don't think we can outrun it, Kak'Kra'Ran.
We don't have to outrun it, we just have to outrun you. The territory that it has.
It'll be me, because I'm probably the slowest one.
You do either.
Alright, well, Lucille finishes getting that. I'm down for setting the tree on fire. Would having the tree on fire make it less likely to want to go near the tree?
It's going to make it less likely to want to go near the tree. It's also probably going to enrage it.
Okay, we should leave if we don't want to enrage it further. Which I know how to do. if you want that, but we shouldn't. No, that's
Funny story, so do I. Don't touch its nest, apparently.
Yeah, let's.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out. And we'll space apart a bit in case one of us goes down by that breath attack it did last time.
We're just moving.
Yes, we're moving now. Alright. You guys going?
It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm finished yet.
You are.
Excellent.
You would just be finishing up to the last player.
It's like, right. It's like, check the sky.
The cloud cover is extremely thick. Roll me a perception test.
Come on, 1. 26.
26. You can hear the wing beats, but they sound distant. But again, like I said, the cloud cover up here is extremely thick, and because of the height, like the altitude you're at, it's quite close.
Yep.
So it could sound distant. It could be on literally the other side of those clouds and sound distant. So
Okay, can I pick which direction it is from where we are?
it's currently north.
North?
Yeah.
Right. Sounds like it's that way. Let's bugger off. I think we've got what we need.
Okay, and
We're so exposed.
and we, I pick you up, put you on my shoulders, grab you by the shin, and start pulling. And we go, and we go.
So, alright. So, run to bush. Run to tree.
Yeah.
I can't see any further down the map.
And then basically at that point you get to the point where it starts to go down the side of the mountain.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I GTFO.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
That's
we're running.
what we're all doing.
Okay. So with that, you guys basically break between the trees and what little cover there is on the top of the mountain, making your way to the edge and the path that you used to get up here in the first place.
Yeah.
And going off the side and as fast as you feasibly can. Whee!
So we have 2 shields between us. We've got sleds.
And we stop at the cave.
I believe it's 3 shields.
Is it?
Yeah, well, Lucille's got a shield.
Oh, you have 3 shields. Yeah, right. I forgot you had one.
Don't even need the shield necessarily, just take off the breastplate, just slide down the front.
Alright, that's 1 each. Let's go.
Alright. But yeah, with that, you basically, as fast as feasibly possible, going down a mountain without losing your footing, you book it, getting as far away from this thing as you possibly can.
Cool. I will try and keep an eye out and just like have my produce flame crash. Just like.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm not running necessarily, because that seems like a bad thing to do.
You're hurrying.
I am moving at a slightly faster pace than I probably would be.
Good. See, we can outrun the shield. Let's go.
I'd rather face it than
Yeah, fall damage only half killed me.
As opposed to the Drake that full killed you.
Like, I knew I'd be fine, but that wasn't fun.
That was not the experiencing you were planning on. Alright, but making your way as fast as you possibly can back down this.
to the cave!
Yep. You make
Any
it back
rest?
to that cave that you remember seeing just off on the way up. And basically just all hard right into the cave and just sort of stop, catch your breath, sit there for a little bit.
Check the mold.
So,
Kind of down.
Or dank.
Oh, yes.
Damn, bordering on dank?
intimidate maybe.
Spores.
Yeah.
Lucille, are you able to have a look and please tell us if there's any of those more creepy mold things?
Yeah, sure. It's dark.
Alright. Just produce flame at the back of the wall.
So you just start shooting fireballs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just little bits of fire, make sure there's
Roll me a
nothing.
perception test.
17.
17. As far as you can see from the little flares of light, that the little balls of flame she's throwing down there, you can't see anything.
It's like, looks clear.
Cool, nothing screamed in pain, so.
Alright, so what time is it? How light is it?
It's probably mid-afternoon at this point.
Alright, we have time.
3 of us are exhausted.
Fatigue.
Oh. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's a cure for that. Wouldn't recommend it, but there's a cure.
Please don't do that again. The dying, not the laughing, but also that laugh. It's a little weird.
I'll do my best.
It's alright, I'm here, brother.
Kak'Kra'Ran, you did a very brave thing.
What? Dying?
Well, me and Kara were in a very bad position, and he got the attention of the Drake. If it wasn't for him, we would not be here.
Right.
I helped, but I regret nothing.
Okay, so you've now availed yourselves of this cabin or cave. It's not a cabin; it's not big enough. What's the plan? Are you going to stay here? Are you going to continue down the mountain?
I
Are
recommend...
you all going to have a little breakdown?
Maybe. I recommend we stay here for now, so we can rest, and hopefully the Drake might seethe its temper.
Are there any loose
Fucking
boulders or
squeaky chair.
rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, I'm gonna start building a wall.
As a cave entrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stacking rocks. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Clink, 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 clink. Did you fucking shit in my armor? What the fuck is this thing? How did this come out of your fucking asshole? This is fucking gross. You want to keep it. I'm not licking that to claim ownership, so it's fucking yours.
That would be the rock that I was telling you about that she ate that is a magical rock. What?
She just looks at you and squeaks.
What? I'm not trying to claim it, I'm simply informing Lucille that that is the rock that you were pretending you didn't have.
Just death stares at you.
Fine, you can clean this thing then.
Would
Drop. Splack.
Lucille, would you like some help with it? I'll just prestidigitation the rat shit off you,
Thank you.
and then just flick it.
Where?
At the rat.
The rat that's dead staring me!
There's about 2 seconds where nothing happens. And then she immediately starts making her way over towards you as fast as she can.
I'm letting this happen. I'm too exhausted. I'm sitting there.
I'm going to regret that, aren't I?
You just, I'm not getting involved.
Don't make me lick the rock, rat.
Stops. Stands up at you.
I'm not like Lucille. I'll do it. Shit and all.
Just stands looks at you.
Pull out a bit of jerky. Oh.
You start feeling pouring on your hand.
Yeah. Hello?
Mickey.
Loxy, what's up?
Not fair.
I knew where I was going.
I'm so sorry. Here you go.
Why would you pick
Just
my
disappears
shit?
under the hat.
Oh god, what happened to Floxy in the attack?
What do you mean? She was under the hat.
It's a magic hat. It protects that one specific spot.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah. It would have to destroy the hat to get through and do damage to Floxy.
It's a magic hat, don't worry
Just
about it.
don't question it, alright? Just be happy.
I love you so much. Please don't take my Fennec Fox.
So, no, I need to get more invested in that first.
Excuse me, you've already killed one thing I love so far.
I got better.
He, in fact, got better.
Yes, but you don't know the price.
And
None of you know.
Slowly, the rat takes a couple of steps back, runs back over to the ruin, picks it up, and starts dragging it over to Lucille.
What the fuck are you doing?
I think she's trying to ensure that I don't take it and lick it.
There's only way to ensure that. I ain't doing it.
She's already done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell me she ate it again.
Not yet.
She doesn't have pockets like we do.
just one.
It's like, fine, I'll make you a little backpack. How the fuck do you make a backpack?
I can help. I need to make sure she doesn't purposely shit in my mouth in my sleep.
Oh, there's no way to stop that.
Yeah, but I'd like to try.
At least an effort would be made.
Yeah.
What are you doing whilst all this is going on? Just
I'm
having your own
looking at
little existential
Kak'Kra'Ran.
crisis.
I'm looking at Kak'Kra'ran, just making sure I don't see anything weird. Weirder than usual.
So there's weird, and then there's weird for Kak'Kra'ran.
I mean, speaking in tongues is not weird to me, so where do you draw that line?
Just some undead tendencies, perhaps. Just watching.
What clarifies as an undead tendency?
Well,
Just so I'm aware.
you know, the undead, they've got a bit of a weird walk. They've got a bit of a smell.
I mean, he always has a bit of a smell.
I've used soap at least twice.
In about 4 weeks.
I know what I said.
We've already established that I prestidigitation the scent away. I let him keep his dirt filth,
I get rid of that soap.
Yeah, but
I
it's
just
every
get
couple
rid of the
days.
scent.
There's a general.
build up.
Musk.
Yeah. He wouldn't be limping or anything like that, so.
Just also like, just what he's doing. Like, is he like sitting and zoning out? Is he-
Describe what
I am picking up rocks and moving them to the front of the cave.
Yep.
You like training? Strength training. Help, grab a rock, move over there.
I don't know what the rocks would do.
One that can be stacked or piled. Ancient goblin training.
Yes. Training.
That's been my excuse for pretty much everything else so far. And it's worked so.
Somehow.
How do you feel?
Does a flip.
And literally
Yeah.
does a flip.
Okay, stacking rocks.
You almost died.
Almost.
Just wearily looking at him. Just sitting down.
You have time to lean, you have time to stack.
I'll leave that to you right now. I'm sitting down because I'm tired and exhausted and in pain
And almost dead.
and almost dead. I'm an 8.
Oh,
I healed myself pretty well.
Miss Hypocrite up here. You almost died, but apparently you're already still almost dead.
You could use your knowledge religion here. When you're talking about detecting undead tendencies, things like that, resurrection and stuff like that's normally.
I thought it was just funny. Being like, what do you think? I'm like, well.
No, that's okay. It's just
He doesn't fit with any of your standard understandings of undead.
High colors.
He also doesn't fit with anything you've been dealing with lately. So.
And I don't have any of the magic stuff to sense stuff like that, so I'm just
Not yet.
looking at. Yeah. I mean, I can lay on hands versus undead and see what that does, but
That is definitely one way to tell.
I
I mean,
don't-
that will give you a definitive answer, yes or no, if he is undead.
yeah, but I don't have anything left, so I have used all
Have you
my
tried the right?
You got a holy symbol?
Yeah.
Isn't it the sword? Come here, Kak'Kra'Ran. I want to try something. Ah! Whoa!
your breastplate also counts as a holy symbol.
Yep.
Just try and hug him and see if he burns. What?
No, because it wouldn't have been consecrated.
Oh. You can get that consecrated.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta do that yourself at some point.
That would definitely be something you'd probably be able to do down the line yourself. At the moment, probably not so much because you're not high enough. You wouldn't know the rites and rituals yet, but that is something you'd be able to learn.
We still had some of that tea. We could get her high enough.
You know, it'd be really.
Also, you think you don't have any holy water because that's another way you could test it. Yeah.
No.
I have other things, but not that.
Acid?
No, nothing useful.
Oh, okay. No worries.
It's like, animal repellent.
That's probably going to work on him anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if that's an undead thing or just.
You're just a Kak'Kra'Ran thing. Alright. So, with that, the afternoon seems to progress. I'll get you to roll me a perception test because you're keeping near the front of the cabin.
Up!
Cave, as it were.
Oh, I fell asleep.
Yeah,
I'm saying
18.
18!
Oh.
Oh!
I know, right?
Oh, snap.
I only
So,
had to roll 15.
In your back and forth at the front of the cave, you're able to keep a pretty good eye out on the ledge outside. I mean, there's not much to it. So, it's a pretty easy thing to keep an eye on. You don't see anything coming or going.
It's not paranoia if they're actually after you.
In fact, correct.
Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not watching.
I'm not paranoid. You're paranoid.
Alright.
Oh, I am
Azula's having a nap. What are the other two doing?
Do I have those things on me? Are they physical things that I find either in my kit or on me?
If you'd have a quick search over yourself, you would find them in one pocket, yes. Sorry.
I'm just gonna go to a back corner of the cave.
You wouldn't have to worry, Lucille can't see you.
Yeah,
You lick them.
she's asleep. Lucille can't see me. I'm
I'm
gonna
preoccupied.
Very much so.
have a look.
Yep. Okay, so you reach into your pocket and you feel the cold, solid feeling of the objects. You pull them out, you can see them through them sitting there, and they are black.
Do they look like the obsidian stuff that we came
No.
across?
Kind of, but
You could try
where
lighting
when you broke that, it sort of flaked like obsidian tends to. These are crystals, like proper, that long, perfectly formed. And when I say perfectly formed, I mean like perfectly formed. Hex is 6. Yeah, hex, and then with perfect points at either end. Yeah.
Points at either end.
Yes.
That's not how crystals grow.
That is not how normal crystals grow.
Have you tried lighting them on fire?
No.
Not yet.
Very much
Yeah,
no.
so about that long, each of them.
Cool. Detect magic on them? Cool.
You got some rocks. And a brother.
Which one's which?
I see this as a total win. We got some more rocks, I need them.
I do not mention
No, I'm away, I'm just digging around.
When I touch them, do they feel different at all? Do they look different? Is there...
You sort of hold them like, you know, you got
Yeah.
them in your hand like that, and you sort of touch one of them. And you almost feel like you hear the echo of words in your head.
Can I try and concentrate and see if I can hear them? Work out what they
How
are.
do you concentrate?
Or, like...
Stick one crystal in each ear and the other one in the mouth.
It's called meditation.
I guess put the other 2 crystals down.
Yep.
Like, in my pocket.
Yep.
And then just, like, focus
And
on the
hold
one.
it. Yeah, perfect. So as you put the other 2 into your pocket, as soon as you let go of them, your vision goes black for a half of a second, and you hear that same voice in your head.
This is Princess Sparkles attempting to swallow the rock again.
Just once more into the breach. There you go. Nice. You just shove it through in your face?
No.
It seems like something Lucille would be doing at about this point. You know, the cave is relatively secure at the front.
Yep.
The paladin's asleep. You know, good time to cook up a feed.
Let's see. Do we light a fire?
I guess she likes the idea of lighting a fire.
Is this
Give it back.
what I think it is?
Give it back.
Is this what I think it
Give
is?
it back.
Let me read it again.
Does Kara make those noises in character?
No. Not even slightly. In character, she has no idea who it is.
This is Veronica.
Okay, what?
Because if Lucille says like,
Karima.
it's like, should I make a fire? I find I will. Like, pancakes.
Eek.
All right. Do. There's no fucking wood.
Good.
There is, in fact, no wood.
Yeah, no pancakes for us. How about a gnomish travel bar? I mean, you could just eat that pile of shit you shat out before.
I mean, that is entirely a thing she can do.
A nice big rock that'll fill her up for weeks.
I'll do the same with the other 2 while this is going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I spent my time just arguing with the rat.
That seems reasonable.
It's like, you can't possibly be this stupid. By accident.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Fair.
Creatively misinterpreting orders.
Like, you haven't met my grandfather.
There you go.
That is fair. I have not met your grandfather.
That is, in fact, a true statement.
I think.
No.
Lucille talks to things in the dark sometimes, but she can't see in the dark, so she has no idea what she's talking to. But this one's not nice.
I mean, it is daytime, so it's...
I mean, it's getting pretty dark in here now.
Yeah.
Because certain rituals are blocking off the front of the cave.
Yeah, I'm doing a good job. I'm helping. Oh god!
You are, in fact, helping.
That's a terrible idea, we should knock it down.
I mean, you can.
So push it
loud
out.
noise.
Avalanche.
Yep.
Make the drake think that we fell.
No, the loud noise would attract it.
Yeah, down there. And then we pick up a rock and just... We can eat that.
You can, in fact, eat that. So,
You can eat anything, really.
The rat. There's testimony that that is true. And if you do eat the rat, there is a good chance that you'll have eaten everything.
correct.
Why would we eat the rat?
To prove a point.
Spite.
You're not wrong.
That's why I like Lucille. Reminds me of myself. Spite.
So.
Nap time.
Are you sleeping too late? Cool.
I'll first watch, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, full watch.
The only one that isn't exhausted.
Just
at this
never sleeps again.
point.
Well, I wake up whenever I get woken up. What was your roll for?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
assumed
now
I was gonna
whatever
go
it
to
At
was.
the-
some point, it'll come into effect. Yeah, well, I was going to say roll for perception, but...
Natural 1.
Ah! Excellent!
No.
So that's a 10.
I like that you're that ones. It is, yes, still not bad. Because it probably won't be the worst roll of the night.
Cool.
I mean, I don't know. Am I going to sleep?
Yeah,
I don't know. Are you going to sleep?
Yes, you
It
are.
doesn't feel like it.
Yes, you are, sir. I'll.
Over 15
I'll take
hours, there's a
first
good chance
watch.
you get
You'll
it.
take first watch.
If we
Yeah.
can still breathe, it means it can still get in.
Your
Yeah.
boy is having a bit of a breakdown.
No, I'm building. Fuck off.
Just carving new building blocks out of the wall itself with his bare hands.
I got fingernails. They're not bare.
No, bare like roar.
I thought at a time.
Ah.
I'll set up a bedroll
Mhm.
and everything. And be like, Kak'Kra'Ran. Hey, Kak'Kra'ran. It's time to stop.
It's not done yet.
No, it's my turn.
I'm not even tired.
Yes, you are. It's okay.
I've had a long enough nap.
It's fine. Just come and lie down. Do you want me to sit
Never
with
need to
you?
sleep again.
Sleep is for the weak.
Sleep is for the living.
You can sleep when you're dead. Oh no!
Oh wait, no you can't.
Whoa!
It's okay. It's right at the back of the cave. We're not going to get you.
At the back of the cave where there's no way out.
Do you want to sleep up the front here?
Where it can get to me.
I'll be right next to you the entire time. I promise I won't leave you.
I'll go halfway down the cave. Like I'll pace out the entire cave and figure out exactly where halfway is. And I'll sleep along that line.
No worries.
One half of the brain at a time.
It's okay. It's okay.
I need water.
Alright, so you take first watch.
Yeah.
You normally take last watch because sleep.
Yeah, but I've been sleeping a while, so.
Well, actually, yeah, you probably could take like third watch and you'd probably have enough sleep. You probably would have had enough rest. Lucille probably take what, second in that case?
Whatever's there.
Yeah. So who are you waking up? Essentially, what it comes down to. Okay. So what did you roll for your perception?
21.
Okay. Nothing really happens through your watch.
Yep.
Yeah. It's quiet up here. You know. Top of the mountain.
It is now.
Yeah.
The wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not even really any wind at this point.
Yeah, I'd send Floxy over to sleep with Kak'Kra'Ran.
Okay.
Like, basically curl up with him so then that way if he wakes up, he's not going to be alone.
Okay.
Because I imagine this was
Fun.
traumatic.
Yes. Fun. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then we move on to yours.
So I do not light the torch that I have
Okay.
because
You just sit there in the dark.
sit there in the dark, let the rat go. Say, you know anything coming? No. Can you hear anything? No.
What about now? No.
What about now? No. What about now? No. What's that damp scraping sound? Are you just licking that pile of shit off that thing?
No.
Don't lick me anymore.
Who are you waking up? Yeah. Alright. So, Lucille wakes you up to a completely dark cabin. Cave.
Enclosure.
It's a little upsetting.
Bing.
Basically blinding you.
God! God! Why?
Sorry. I
Don't
thought
you have dark vision?
She does.
I do.
That's the funny thing.
And now I have no vision.
And now things from outside could probably see the light through the little gap that Kak'Kra'ran would have left to escape.
I didn't think about that.
It's dark and I can only see most things, but I have light enough so I can see everything.
Sorry. Turns it off.
Now I just see this bright purple circle in the middle of my vision.
Superimposed over everything that you're doing now.
I was like, great. Where the fuck am I?
Wait, hold on. I'll get one of my torches. I can see in the dark.
No, don't do
A
that.
torch is not as light as this thing.
No, the rat can direct me. Don't fucking lick me. God damn it. Ah.
Sorry, Lucille. Sorry.
It's like, where the fuck is our bed? Okay, that way. That way. Ow!
Are you sure you don't want to put the torch
She
on?
didn't tell me there was a rock there.
I missed one.
I was gonna say, how did it survive the cold?
Is this mine?
Doesn't
Like one
matter,
ears.
so.
It's mine now.
Alright.
It's like a 50-50 chance it's mine because I would have slept in the same thing as him.
Well, it's mine now.
Nice.
21!
21? Yep, so again, your watch passes without any real interruptions. Nothing.
I do a lot of praying
You
on my watch. Yeah, because I know it wasn't, like, I'm just checking, I'm like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me that did that.
Nope.
That did that. I know
You
it
are
wasn't me.
100% certain it wasn't you.
Yeah,
You know it wasn't
yeah. And I'm like, just praying to
But I will also say, you also know it wasn't something acting through you. Yeah. It was something else completely unrelated.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm thinking in my head, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna do a knowledge religion on if I know someone just raising from the dead in this
Okay.
just like, is that a thing that is that?
There's a crystal involved, isn't there?
That is an 8.
Don't talk
Eight?
about my
Yeah.
Christmas.
It's definitely happened before.
Okay, not like
You've
resurrection
heard
stone though. Like,
Tales about people spontaneously resurrecting. It's usually in fairy tales and all that, like, you know, the great hero is fighting the evil, you know, army of the necromancer or something like that and will be struck down, but the gods will decide that he is to prevail, so he miraculously rise from the dead.
You
I'm
should
thinking
absolutely
God,
tell me about that.
I mean, you're a hero that got knocked down to try and
Goddamn
save
right.
us. So
I'm
the
the
gods
chosen
saw
one.
fit to raise Kak'Kra'Ran. In my head, I'm like,
I mean, he is the chosen one.
Damn,
I mean, I haven't actually put any stock in that, but now I'm considering.
Yeah. Before it was just, nah, this is bullshit. But now you're like,
Yes.
huh.
Like, you
Right?
reason. Like, it wasn't me.
How do I feel
Kara
about
is
this?
a wizard, not
Yeah.
a cleric. Like,
If she was gonna raise him, that would be the unfortunate type of raising.
yeah. So I don't feel like Kara could do it in my head, and she's
No.
also too low level of a wizard to be able to do something. All that time.
The first level you get raised undead is usually a 3rd level spell. So she's a bit behind that. You could cast it as a ritual, but she didn't have enough time to prepare for a ritual. Usually a ritual like that would take about an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the flowers.
Yeah. I don't know. So I'm raking through my head.
They were paying attention.
So
They were in fact paying attention.
in my mind, Kak'Kra'Ran has been chosen by the gods to rise again. This is what's happened in my head now. I'm like,
Alright. Haley,
yeah.
roll a sense motive check.
Yeah.
Because.
Because there's a
roll
lot
me
of
sense
motives
motive.
going
You need
on.
to sense your own motives here to see whether you truly are a paladin.
No, just
Turns out she's actually a cleric.
There is no sense motive as a thing.
It's a perception test.
or diplomacy.
No.
Oh.
Perception. It runs off perception.
Okay.
Wait, what for?
Yeah.
for reasons.
Do a perception running off your charisma. Or a diplomacy check.
I'll do diplomacy.
I'm the DM now.
What's society?
There's 20.
Okay. Something about what I said
He's fucking sus.
that
Sounds
sounds
really
really odd. The fact that when Kak'Kra'Ran came to and I said,
Do what
oh
I
my
have to.
gosh, it worked. Thank the gods it worked.
Yeah.
And then you said, what did you do? My response was, what I had to.
She converted.
Those,
She's a bad convert.
She's a cleric now.
while you know that magically I don't have that power, those two things would resonate with you that I know something or I've done something.
Thank you. I already forgot.
Yeah.
It could also be that she had a god working through her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, I don't know if that would, like, cement your whole Kak'Kra'Ran is actually the chosen one.
No, take that away. Well, if the gods still saw fit, but then what sacrifice did she have to pay for it?
Legs.
I'll still see here with legs.
Well,
Didn't
the
say who's.
prayer that I was making was partially to the Father of Blood and Fire. It's like, you can't take him. He's your chosen one. You need to bring him back to me. How can he fulfill his destiny if you let him die here?
I mean,
True, you were. But I don't think I know too much about that god, right? That goblin?
well, okay, so the goblins don't have a god.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's kind of odd.
Yeah.
None of the small races have a god.
Right.
So there's the 9 primary gods, which, you know, there. And then there's the 4, some call them the lesser gods, some call them the racial gods. There's basically the humans, the dwarves, the orcs, and the elves each have a god. But none of the other races do.
Gods require faith. We can see the sun.
You don't need faith in something you can fucking see.
That's my brother.
It's like, I'll do a ritual to prove my god exists.
Right there.
Yeah, but you say that, but also, I'll do a ritual to prove my god exists. Smites an entire army.
Mine's easier. How many people has the sun killed through cancer?
At this stage, probably none. Because they don't know what cancer is.
Dehydration through the desert.
There you
Sun
go,
is-
that's the word.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So I don't
Anyway.
know much about their father
Belief
of
system.
blood.
Roll me another knowledge religion.
That one.
It's not... It is a religion, but it's more viewed as a...
Cult.
It's not even really a cult.
It's just 3 guys
It's
in a
more
basement.
like the way that we would view a cult in our world, simply because the person in question, like the second son, doesn't have the same influence as other gods. Like you can't pray to him and get magic from
He's
it.
just a guy.
Yeah.
That's not.
Oh.
That's not necessarily what we believe.
No. That's not what goblins believe.
No.
But
Also,
there are people that have done a lot of study into this.
Yeah,
And
he's.
goblin clerics don't gain power from
also,
this.
Veronica,
Yeah.
that was her result.
So as far as you would be concerned, he's not a god, and therefore there's no way that you could invoke him to bring someone back, as far as you're aware.
I don't know what goblins believe in other than the flame.
Wait till the next eclipse and you'll see how they really come out.
Oh, good lord.
Oh Lord, she's coming.
Pon far, but with goblins. Pointy ears, but more teeth.
That's it. Okay.
Blowjobs are a form of punishment.
And that would be about 2 hours of contemplation.
Yep.
For which party?
At that point, the last person left remaining for watch would be Kak'Kra'Ran.
Did I redo it?
You did the first one.
Oh, yeah, there's two.
Yeah, but given that you got the resurrected in the good stuff, and these guys were all a bit fuckered.
So what you're saying is my way was quicker.
It was, in fact, quicker.
But also longer.
It depends how you look at it.
Time's all a matter of perspective.
It is, in fact, a matter of perspective. So what are you going to do?
Wake him up.
You going to wake him up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No worries.
Is it cold?
It is.
Am I cold?
You are.
No,
No,
I specifically said that I slept in the sleeping bag with him.
Yep.
Okay.
You're still cold.
It's dark.
It is. Goblins have dark vision though, so you can see.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I forgot too for a second. That bandlight torch! Wait a minute. How was I able to see the torch, pick it up and light it if I couldn't see?
No. I don't need this.
Puts it immediately back out. What?
It's
Right.
your turn to do watch.
There's still some gaps I can fill in.
You don't need. Just in the sleeping. Just like clinging to you in my sleep. Just like...
Yeah, weight training. There's someone back picks up rocks. This is fine. Throw a blanket around my shoulders.
They give you 5 minutes before you wake up and go back to bed.
What? I'm on his back for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I'll wrap a blanket around it. You'll be fine.
Oh,
that's why you last 5 minutes.
how come? What are you?
I'm on watch.
Why am I on your back?
No, you're not on watch.
Do you want me to stay with you?
Do you want to be on watch? Don't you need to sleep? For the juju.
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm good. As good as I can be. Nothing out of the ordinary, I presume, that I've noticed.
Nothing really. Just,
PTSD.
yeah, every now and then it just sort of... And then you snap out of it.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't reach that high. Second layer.
How are there more rocks left for you to do this?
I'm just shuffling them around.
At this point, yeah, he's just shuffling.
Yeah.
Just Tetris optimization. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to bed, but Floxy will stay with you.
Okay. So, you spend the night shifting rocks around on your newly made wall.
Do I have to roll engineering? Oh wait, I can't.
What you need to roll is a perception test.
Good. Up.
A Drake attack.
Oh no.
Oh, that was an 11.
It was.
No, I moved the cable, so 14.
14.
Yes.
Okay, your watch passes without any kind of incident as well. No ominous flapping of wings or distant roars.
Good.
Yeah. And eventually you start to see little beams of light poking through your as the light begins to shine through, you realise it's
No gaps.
there are a lot of gaps. It's not real steady.
Ha. Well, that didn't work.
Did you scream the avalanche?
And with that, you would all be woken by the sound of tumbling rocks at the side of a cliff.
Yeah, stored out
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah, probably assuming a drake is just broken down the wall.
Oh yeah, Halo just went right up, everyone. Sorry, you're all blinded now.
Don't move, play possum, pretend you're dead.
Like last time.
Lucille knows what's what.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably like sit bolt right up. I'm assuming part of my hair is just like that one. It's just like.
Yep. With all those spells you don't have.
We realise we're not getting attacked. Excellent.
Assuming so.
I don't know, you'd see Kak'Kra'Ran standing at the edge of the cave, just looking.
All the rocks gone. Kak'Kra'Ran, what's
Well, they're
happening?
not gone, they're just over.
Well, I mean, 90% of them are gone because they've gone off the side of the cliff.
Oh, race up. See, Kak'Kra'ran, what's happening?
Nah, the wall didn't work. I'll plod back into the cave and sit down.
I looked down and see if it did any damage to like the paths.
You can't see anything. You can probably still see some of the rocks toppling down.
Probably quite misty at this point. This time of
Yeah.
day.
I hope that doesn't bite us in the ass later.
I mean,
Wouldn't be the first time. Ha!
It was the leg, not the arse.
Easy.
Lucille, actually, you can just stay asleep if you want. You don't want to do anything in the morning besides make
I don't really
pancakes.
do anything most of the time.
Excuse me.
Well,
Doesn't
we
do much in the morning aside from cooks everyone breakfast.
No one's getting breakfast today.
If they want to sleep, they can sleep.
There's nothing to
Like,
burn.
Exactly.
Remember, I worked out how to do it with rocks and produce flame.
Lucille doesn't remember.
It's fine.
it doesn't want to remember.
Also, all the rocks are gone.
Well, there's still a few.
There's one or two here or there, so.
Okay.
Alright, but you two would do your morning preparations. I'm assuming you're going through and doing your morning routine.
I'm eating cheese.
So what? It's squeeze. It's like a squish in here if we would actually do a lot of physical stuff right now, right?
Pretty much.
Alright, I'll do the...
There would be enough room for the two of you to do your stuff.
Oh,
because
okay.
Kara's is just basically sitting
Oh, good.
foxy line on her face.
Why is Foxy on her face?
Apparently, the way Kara does her morning preparations is she lies down with Floxy over her head.
Okay.
Oh, I was wrong on that. As my bonded familiar, she doesn't replace the spellbook, she replaces the bonded item thing, so I still have to use my spellbook, but she's very
Yeah.
much involved.
Okay.
Foxy's actually covered in tattoos. That's his
She
spell
is
book.
the spell book.
You know, at some stage, I really want to do that to the hat, like the brim is literally just all of the spells written really small around it. Yeah. It's why a more powerful wizard has a bigger hat, because of all the spells.
You burned my spell book. Back up.
That's what you think.
Decoy.
So, you all go about your morning preparations.
Sleep until about 5 minutes before we leave.
Yep, that sounds about right.
After my spell prep, I'm gonna try and do the weird cooking trick with the rocks.
It's easier to do it with a teapot than it is to do it with a frying pan.
Right,
Yeah.
that's not gonna work. I make myself a cup of tea though.
Yeah. It's easy enough to use to boil water. It's a bit harder to use it to
Actually,
warm the frying pan to make pancakes, but yeah.
Yeah, I had the perfect spoon for that. Thank you for this spoon. Would you like some tea? Yes, please. Yes.
Why-
It is not hallucinogenic.
Go on,
Or any other type?
drink it.
Just normal. Any other type, it's tea. Well, there's many different types of tea. What type is it? I'm simply telling you because you made a big deal about it in the past, about me not specifically stating if something is hallucinogenic tea. I'm informing you it is not hallucinogenic tea.
Alright, is it going to make me sleepy? Is it going to make me...
It's the same tea you had yesterday.
Alright, that's fine then.
So yes, it can make you sleepy. Tea does that to some people, I don't know.
It's all the caffeine.
What gets annoyed when I don't tell her it's hallucinogenic, try to tell her it's not hallucinogenic, then she gets all weird about it. You make up your mind, princess.
Anyway, not long after that, you'd all pack up everything and get on the rest of the climb down.
Stupid rocks.
Correct.
Not doing their job properly.
On the walk down, could you go first, Lucille? You're the best at survival.
Actually, which one would all be no longer fatigued.
As in one fatigue less or all fatigue?
No, sleeping for a long rest, like overnight.
Okay.
She was all of you.
I'm assuming that means I wounded?
assuming it removes my wound.
Yes, it
How do
also
I?
remove your wound.
How do I remove
Hey,
it?
look, my wounded is also gone.
I don't know how to remove it.
All three of them.
Well, if you do the long rest,
I did do the long rest.
Right click, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. Clicked it. Cool.
Wounded, wounded, wounded.
there you go.
Cool.
We are all G.
Huzzah!
I got a 10 on crafting to try and make some sort of like little sling thing, so then that way Princess Sparkles can carry her rock.
Sling.
Or like some sort of little thing where it's like
It's a relatively simple concept, so
like a, I don't know, maybe a little pouch with a bit of leather so she can wear it around her neck, or some sort of like little backpacky thing.
it's not going to fit around her neck. Like, the book itself is like that big.
Isn't
So-
she like the size of a football?
She's the size of a small dog.
Really?
New York sewer rat style.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole holding your hand out with her on it.
Yes. My hand.
Yeah.
Rat.
This is a very different image.
She's thick.
Yeah.
So
I'm strong though, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So it's okay.
just get some rope and slash it to her back.
No, alright, yeah, no, if that's the case, yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, or it'd probably be like 2 loops of leather, one that goes over one arm and the other, and then the rock sits on her back like a little backpack.
Yeah,
thing.
that would be relatively easy for you to make up.
Yeah.
Why are we giving Princess Sparkles the rock?
It's her rock.
No.
Anyway,
It's hers.
What is she going to do with the room?
well,
Is that
do you know
correct?
it's a
Do I
rune?
Yeah, do I know it? Is
I
that
don't
a
think
pretty obvious
so.
thing?
Roll me, do you have Arcana?
As in trained or just anything in it?
here's a tricky
It's
part.
untrained.
So, no.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence test.
It's a 14.
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
With a 15, you would have enough knowledge about weapons and armor to know that that isn't purpose room.
I mean, I went to school with a bunch of elves.
And that too, yeah. So you would have a pretty good idea of what it is.
Why is the rat having the ruin? What is the rat going to be able to do with the ruin?
Well, hold on a second. Princess Sparkles, I made a thing for you to be able to carry your rock, not inside your anus. May I please borrow the rock for a minute so I can attach it to this and then you can put it on your back and wear it like a little backpack?
Well. I think you get the rat equivalent of it's like. Oh.
Alright, thank you. I acquire rock.
Let's see, she goes. Yeah. Before she allows you to take it.
One lick
Thank
yes
you.
to the
It is clean now, by the way,
Yes,
except
very-
for the wet streak that's currently on it.
Your ownership is acknowledged.
Princess Sparkles,
Finish,
may I ask what you intend to do with the ruin? Is it of, how is it of value to you? Could we not trade it with you for some cheese? No. Okay. Will you trade anything for
I
it?
said you probably don't have any cheese.
Well, not right now, but if I knew that
Ah.
you wanted cheese for it.
Making promises you can't fulfill. What's this?
chicks in the mail.
That's where all my fucking food is gone.
You knew that!
You're not supposed to eat the wrappers.
Princess Sparkles, would you come here, please? Thank you.
Just off the shoulder.
And just like, okay. And then this paw, whoop. There you go. Now, if you get into combat, you can activate the rune and it will give you an extra strong bite for 1 bite. Okay? Or you can keep it forever as your little trophy. Okay? So, to activate it, you kind of have to crush it so I do not just like lie on your back vigorously for a moment and then bite someone. Okay?
It's like do a flip, land on your back,
And then-
roll back up, and then chomp.
Yes, exactly. Cool. Thank you.
Do half a flip.
It's like, huh? Oh, now she's winded.
Wait, did she actually just try to activate it?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Bites
Sorry, what
Lucille.
was that, Azula?
I was talking to the rat. Okay, cool. But, no, well, not on the road, I'll talk to you. No, I was asking you to be in front. Lucille, would you mind taking point while
Oh, yeah.
you have the best perception? And, yes, you're the best at seeing things. And survival. I grew up and these guys grew up in a desert. So, you're the best at outdoorsy stuff.
Yeah, that's me. 100% the absolute best of that sort of thing here.
Well, you know how to hunt. You know how to gather.
I don't know how I know how to do that. I don't know how to bow.
Don't ask questions, just accept.
Maybe we should get you one.
You're good at tracking.
Well, that one's real easy right now. See this path here? Follow that.
Well, yes, but
That's
if
like this, walk.
yes, but if there are other footprints that are unfamiliar, you would pick that up faster than any of us.
This conversation's weird.
You're not wrong.
Well, that's why I would like to put you as point.
Ah. Bait. Gotcha. I'm familiar with that.
Are you opposed?
It's familiar.
It is familiar.
Not bait. No.
That's your opinion.
What are you getting at?
You're just the best person to be at the front.
I don't like this.
She's trying to compliment you.
I don't like that.
Suck it up.
Well, it's not. It's a point of fact that this position is best suited for you for survival rates. You can see the Drake coming, or hear the Drake coming better than all of us with your instincts.
It's the pointy ears is what it is.
Oh, my pointy ears haven't run. Anyway.
Mine are
What are you
bigger.
saying?
Pretty sure we got the biggest ears. Want to go?
Yeah, at least my ears are more intact than yours. Oh. Sorry, bud.
We still have
You feel
one
guilty.
mostly okay one.
For now. Cool.
Okay.
I guess I lead the not quite charge down the mountain.
Okay, so how quickly are you going?
I'm not fatigued anymore, so.
You are not fatigued anymore.
If you also put the swords person in front, that's good.
There, that's me. I go at Lucille pace,
You do?
which is a good old 20 feet a turn.
Nice.
Same. I'm 25.
I mean, one of you is wearing full plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're leading. Who's then next in line?
I want to talk to Kara. So,
Okay.
on her own.
I'm on his shoulders, reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I have a rock.
Just in case.
Yeah, if it happens to fly
Are you
past,
bringing a safety rock?
if it happens to fly past down there, I can love it.
That's a good idea. Pick up a rock. Just a hand-sized rock, not a full rock.
Yeah, fair.
Oh gosh, don't anger it. We don't have to. Alright. Kara, can I talk to you privately, please?
Kak'Kra'Ran, don't listen.
Okay, what's up? That was not going to.
Yes, it will. But
I'm not very good with mountains and the walking and heights and cold.
You're at the top.
Yes, but I don't have to do the strenuous activity. Do you require me to dismount?
Yes, it won't take too long, I think.
Okay, I will.
pop a squat.
Thank you, brother. Okay.
Like, Kak'Kra'Ran just sort of ambles on ahead a little bit further.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever. Let the women folk do their thing. Wait, I'm the only one who's not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why doesn't that sound right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because even Foxy and Princess
Yeah.
Sparkles are girls.
Lucille just sounds like a bloke.
Oh, it's not that. It's just You look like a bloke. I'm looking across the table going, something's not quite right. Oh yeah, that's a chick.
Sorry. I mean, you can't prove otherwise.
Nah, I'm not going to either. I don't
They
care
can
that
change
much.
the way they look anytime.
Gnomes or me.
Yes.
I can make myself look like not a person anymore in real life.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
I see it.
Anyway, what were you two talking about?
Clara, you said something a bit stressful the other day. After.
It's stressful.
After Kak'Kra'ran's miraculous recovery. You mean after I watched my brother die in my arms?
Yes.
I said something a little bit stressful.
Yes. This particular one was you did what you had to. Now, I can say with certainty that I was not the one who revived Kak'Kra'ran.
I can say the same thing.
What?
I know for certain that you did not revive Kak'Kra'ran.
What did you do?
The only thing I could.
Who gave you the opportunity? For I do not sense my god. Well, I'm gonna say I didn't, because I would have
Nope.
sensed, yeah.
No, you don't sense any go.
I honestly don't know. But I don't think it was a god either.
Alright.
It was something other.
In situations like this, which don't happen often, there's usually a price to be paid.
Yes, there is a price that I must pay.
Does your price, I won't ask you the specifics if you aren't willing to share it, but does it hurt anyone in the party?
I don't know. What I know is that there are 3 people that I must save. The person or the entity or being that aided me was compassion or mercy.
Is this familiar in my mind of anything like this being said before? That had elements?
Knowledge religion.
Okay.
You know, that thing that you're so good at.
No, sometimes I roll okay. This time was an okay one. With religion, it's 19.
19? I mean, there are a couple of the gods that you could think that would embody compassion or mercy. I mean, there's an aspect of Zambara that would probably embody mercy, but
It's to a god usually. I haven't heard of someone just saying straight.
How did you say it again?
The being would. They were compassion or mercy.
Yeah, that.
Would connect to just a mortal rather than through a god.
Not even.
What do I get with that 26 on the recall knowledge for the.
None.
Nothing?
None.
Nothing. Okay.
Can't recall something that's not there.
Yeah, you basically confirmed this thing does not appear in any mythos.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I should have specified I would have used my pocket library on that to see if there was anything.
Yeah, no, you can confirm 100% this entity, creature, whatever it is, does not appear in any records.
This
Past or present.
Okay, the compassion. Mm-hmm. That's not. For me, that's unheard of. That's not through a god, as you said. But at least compassion is not one of the dark ones. So we must save 3 people. What happens if you don't?
There will be consequences.
Right.
I will know at the time when they need to be saved. I do not pick who they are. And the only good and evil is a concept that is other to them.
Right.
But they did tell me that I would not knowingly to them, they were not asking me to do anything that would be considered evil. That I was not being asked to save people that were deemed evil.
Right.
But I'm not sure if those that I need to save are even people.
Well,
All I know is that in order for compassion and mercy to save my brother, I have to do the same.
right. So you don't know who you have to save. There's just 3 beings that you must save. And if not, consequences. Right. And no time period either of when they'll be asked.
Time is a different concept for them. They can move through time as if it is a plane, like us, moving across the ground, but they are outside of it.
Right. Well, I think that you're very lucky, Kara.
That will remain to be seen.
Well, this, I would imagine compared to things I've heard previously about people making arrangements with gods usually, right?
Gods, demons.
Yeah, this doesn't sound bad
Devils.
compared to, like, selling one's soul
Oh, yeah.
or losing,
Yeah, basically, normally if it was a,
like,
deal
resurrecting
with
a
the
person, yeah.
If it was a deal with the devil, it probably would have been a resurrection, but the person that you were resurrecting probably would have been mad from their resurrection, and then you probably would have immediately died.
Yeah. So this, seems, yeah.
Yeah. With devils and demons, it always tends to be a monkey's paw situation. With the gods, it's depends which one you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were walking down a mountain while these two were at the back talking about
The press.
something.
Nothing we can hear.
Nothing we could hear.
What's your roll?
17.
You can probably hear most of it. Are you guys being particularly quiet?
I'll take it from her answers. Yeah. If she's being quiet about it, then I'll
Okay.
go with the whispers.
If that's the case with a 17, you probably wouldn't hear most of it.
No.
Fair.
It's windy up here.
Yes, but sometimes it works against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A voice carried on the wind. I know where I'm at.
Yes. Yes, you are. No, suddenly there's a storm appears to be approaching. Against the wind.
It's blue and flappy.
Well, perhaps we'll know more when we end up finding our God of Knowledge. Perhaps they might have something more knowledgeable about this occurrence.
Interesting use of words.
Alright. I thought you already had a god.
Well, yes, but we're going to visit him anyway. We
Also,
have different questions.
I don't have a god that I am dedicated to, but it's interesting that you referred him to as our god.
A god.
No, you said our.
Well, in the way that we're going to try and find. I did.
I don't own him. It's not my
Just
god.
not move for deities.
So don't own him yet.
You really are a deity slut, aren't you? Sorry, wrong translation. Does fuckboy mean the same thing in your language as it does in Goblin?
Kara, I'm happy that this price isn't going to hurt anyone else as far as we know right now.
Well, yes. I don't know what's actually going
And
to
that
happen.
Kak'Kra'Ran is alive and well.
Mm-hmm. Also, at some stage, we should probably talk about the overlooming darkness that is coming to overtake the land. Just some dread.
Just some dread.
Anyway,
No,
we
no.
should keep going.
No, now we should talk about that.
Maybe we should talk about that when we're not on the side of a mountain. It's not a problem until we get down and then can sit down and talk about this. I'd rather come to terms with the fact that I literally just watched my brother die, had to beg for his life/soul to come back. I'm now indebted to some sort of overarching entity of some sort, and I'm pretty sure he's on the verge of a mental breakdown. I think that's enough to worry about without worrying about the world. My world is fucked up enough right now.
Very well, we'll talk about it later. But it does seem like a pressing issue as well.
Yes, but I can't do anything while we're on the side of the mountain.
Right.
Pretty sure it's to do with the corruption.
Oh, well, we're on that anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we continue walking.
Also, you said you knew about corruption. What do you know about purity?
Didn't we already talk about this with the priest person?
Yes. Are you referring to Dominic, the indomitable high priest, and Christian McCarthy, the wizard from the tower in Alnwick?
Yeah.
Then-
Talk about
yes.
this.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we
you
talk,
guys did.
we talk more about corruption than we did purity.
Well, yeah, it's with the kind of opposites of each other.
Yeah. Also, they didn't really know much.
Well, they don't really know much in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not something anyone has really done any research into, because every time somebody does, they,
Disappear.
well, die.
Yeah,
Like that guy we killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are no giant rats in the sewer.
I think that the entity I met is somehow linked to the purity and corruption stuff. At a guess. Well, they don't fit with any form of deity or mythos or anything I have ever heard of, including the magic library I access occasionally.
And I can't tell you any more than what we already know.
Which is fuck off. So, we need to find the knowledge god. Save a couple of people.
I mean, there is another man that probably has some answers.
Yes, but yeah, the other option is we talk to Wando, but I don't know if I can afford that. Wanda.
Stop that.
Don't.
Da da
Stop that.
da da da.
Stop singing that fucking song.
Singing what song?
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, but it would be about this point that you would notice up ahead a rather familiar looking, cliff.
Ah, good. The path down. Right.
That it is.
Good news, people. We've found the way down. And then up again. Do you want to go the quick way or the safe way?
Safe way.
I'm not fully healed.
Got fresh food, people?
The fresh food people. Yeah, I'm on 8 hit points. Death is.
So,
Alright, rope and hook. Kak'Kra'Ran, you still got your hook?
I do.
Right.
Just something's going on.
It's alright. Can we just rinse and repeat what we did last time?
It should be fairly feasible.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Just so I've got an idea.
Buckles.
Buckle?
Clank. Right.
Take
Well, we can-
breastplate off.
Wrap this thing
Send
together.
Kak'Kra'Ran first because he's got a good athletics.
Yeah, but wearing armor makes it hard to climb.
This is true.
Also, wouldn't you send him last from here?
Wouldn't you send him over first to set the hook up on the other side?
This is
This
the
is the-
reverse. So you're going
Yeah.
down, then going down along the lower part, and then going back up the fallen boulders.
So this is the hard way down.
No. This
The
is
hard way down.
easy. The hard way. The hard way would probably be to jump across here, get to the point where the path was falling down, and then, I don't know, somehow figure a way across.
So we don't need a rope?
No, you need a rope.
Yeah.
But the easiest way to do it would be to have Kak'Kra'Ran go last, and he goes without
Yeah.
the rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was more thinking of getting the rope up on the other side. That's
You
right.
just toss that.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. Grappling hook.
Yes, you're quite right about the armor. Take off my...
You're going to be there for a hot minute.
Alright. I'll go the
Can
other
I help?
side to try and set up the rope. While you help
Oh,
these
Lucille,
two.
thank you. Oh,
Okay.
Hang on it.
Yeah.
Where is it? I got a 15 to get down.
15 to get down would be enough, especially with the rope.
Yeah. I guess.
Yep, so you make it all the way down. It's a lot easier going down here than it was trying to climb up.
Yeah.
Especially, with the rope. So, it's a fairly simple process of climbing your way down the wall.
It's actually less than that. I thought my athletics was higher than that.
You rolled a 16, didn't you?
your acrobatics is high.
Acrobatics.
My acrobatics is 2, my athletics is plus
Athletics
6.
is 6.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. Wait, do I have any status effects on me at the moment?
Yes, you're wounded.
Why am...
Because you need to be healed back to full health.
Oh.
Or have somebody use treat wound on you. And you guys don't really have a healer.
Yeah, other guy's still
So there's magical healing, and then there's a healer. So somebody that
Oh, I
knows
can-
medicine.
I can heal people today because I slept.
I have medicine.
But there's a drink above, so we might
Yeah.
need it.
I have medicine too.
Sorry, that was a 13.
It's not useful.
I'm already at
Okay.
-1.
That should still be fine.
Oh, it's a 3.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
and
worked
then
well for
I'll
me
head up the
1
other
out of 4
side.
times. Which is
You're not gonna
on
wait for
average.
Well, I was going to set the rope up on the other side.
Yeah, but you're not going to wait for Kak'Kra'Ran to go up there when put a rope up there.
I was trying to expedite the
Okay.
process.
No, that's fine. Roll a athletics test to get up the other side.
I have,
I am going to action point that. That's a 1.
let's have like,
It's a 16.
Plus...
total.
Total.
Oh, 16 total. Yeah, it takes you a little bit longer than it was, to get down, but you are able to make your way up the other side.
Yeah. I
Set
just
rope.
take it slow. These guys have got to get out of armor and get down, so that was kind of my idea, was just...
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright, who's going next?
Wait, so you climbed up the other side already?
Yeah. And then
Oh.
I'd set up
I
the...
thought it was like you had last time was like 3 rolls to.
Yes, but that was to climb up a wall like that, whereas you're basically just
Lower
belaying
myself
down.
down.
It's a
Yeah.
No, I meant
considerable
for
Yeah.
Kara climbing up there.
Yeah, the other side.
No,
was an
the other one that
easier up.
climbed up the other side was Lucille.
Okay.
Kicked out all the loose ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically went through the process of making sure that it was relatively safe for people to climb up there, so.
Yeah, so I've got the grappling hook on to be able to set that up, the rope to help people up if
Yep.
you need it. Or I can literally just pull people up.
That's an option. Alright, who's going next?
I'm still getting out of armor stuff.
I was
You're going last?
wasn't I?
Me!
Oh, you
Watch me fail.
I'm sure you were helping me.
Natural 1. Reroll. The hero point. Natural 1 again.
Oh! Oh, really?
Really? Good thing we're using that rope.
Roll a reflex save.
Woo!
So as you're making your way
Do you want
down.
that?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Dude,
Hey. Natural one again.
Oh my
Are you
god.
serious?
Serious.
And that is where the story ends for this episode. Thank you for joining us on this part of our adventure. Stay tuned for more adventures next time, and don't forget to spread the word.